Hi, this is Coach Switzer. I want you to meet two friends of mine, a couple here, Lisa and Albert Harris. I know them from the fact that she's a Sooner graduate. She was there when I coached a long time ago, girl. That's 25 years when I quit coaching there. And this is Albert Harris, who played at the University of Arkansas, who played with my son there. He's a Hog, I'm a Hog, my son's a Hog. We're Sooners together, and we're on a mission here. We want your help. We need your help. Albert needs a hip transplant. That's what I just had. He needs a kidney transplant. It's more serious than that. And Lisa is a perfect donor, his wife. Unbelievable. 1% of couples can ever do this. She is going to Dallas with Albert. They're on the way, stopped off in Norman, Oklahoma to see me. They're on their way. They need your help. And I've contributed. I hope you can contribute because they do not have insurance. And you'll find that out in the rest of the message.
I can help bring that life to my husband back. You know, that's really what I want, is I want my husband back. I want my kid's father back.
June 3rd, 2009. I remember that date specifically because that's the date I went to my cardiologist. And we were trying to get my blood pressure under control, so he sent me to the lab to do blood work on me. And when the lady came back, she looked at me and she said, Mr. Harris, have you had your dialysis today? And I remember thinking, I told her, I said, I don't have kidney issues. You know, when we got that diagnosis, it devastated us because we had no expectation that my kidneys were failing. It wasn't like I was having bad health. My high blood pressure was asymptomatic. I had no symptoms. So I was simply just trying to get health insurance, and I needed to get that blood pressure down. But when I went to see my nephrologist, it was a real eye-opener for me.
So my husband got this diagnosis of kidney failure. We've gone through the dialysis, and he started to feel better. Things were good. And you know, you adjust as things happen.
You know, there's a lot of fear that goes through you when you get a diagnosis like that. You know, especially at the place in life that we were, it kind of caught us off guard. We knew that it could happen, but we didn't have any expectations that it would happen. You know, death was not a fear for me, but I had small children, and I wanted to be there to raise them. I wanted to be their father because I knew the statistics of fatherless children. We began to change some things. I began to change some things. I changed my diet. I changed my exercise program. I got healthier. You know, I began to lose weight. I lost 70 pounds, and life began to get a lot better for me. And that went along great for a long time, but I began to have complications. And over this last year, you know, it got hard. It really did. It got hard.
We were faced with, okay, so here's the reality. He's going to either be on dialysis for the rest of his life, or we're going to get a kidney. And so we started believing for a kidney. And in doing that, you know, there were some steps of faith that had to come in.
We decided that we needed to start in our own home.
After he'd gone through the process and they said, okay, now you're on the list. People can start being tested. So I called the contact person and I said, okay, I would like to be tested.
My wife got a call and they were like, Mrs. Harris, this is Baylor University. We wanted to tell you that you are a match for your husband.
I was a match. And I was like, wait a minute. What did you say? And she said, you're a match. Oh my gosh, praise the Lord, I'm a match. That means that we're not on the list, we're not waiting for someone, we're not waiting for someone to have to pass away. We can go and get this done, it's in our family.
And we were floored. I mean, we were just jumping up and down. People were walking by our office saying, what in the world is going on in their office? And that is awesome. But we still had an issue, right? You know, we still had to pay for this surgery.
Do we have the money for this surgery? No, we don't. But we scheduled it, and we're going. We're taking all the steps.
It takes a lot of money to do this. But you know, over time, what we've learned about God is, number one, that God is always for us. He's not against us. And number two, I learned that I can't do this alone. And I just want to thank all our friends and family who's helped us through this process so far, and all the people that have already pledged to help us through the next phase of this process. I really thank you. And you know, I just want to just say from the bottom of my heart, from the bottom of our family's heart, you know, we can't do this without you.
Please help Albert and Lisa. My friends here, they're on a mission to Dallas, Texas, for her to give her kidney to save his life. Albert wants to live. I want you to help him live. Please donate to their fund to make this possible.
And Coach, I'd like to say thank you to you for taking your time to speak to the Sooner Nation and the Razorback Nation, to appeal to them to help us. We are very appreciative of anything that anyone can do, and we just are very appreciative of everything that you're doing.
I do too. Help them. They're a wonderful couple. I can vouch for them, and promise you, I'm doing this out of my heart, my love for them, and I want you to do it too. Any amount, just help them out, because they don't have insurance and they need help. So help them, and you'll feel good about yourself, as I do about me for helping them. Thank you.
Thank you.